with the people of this country. So, honorable members, I have spent a lot of time on the road in recent. I have been going across to meet our people, kokasi tukasi, discussing the many challenges of our people. On one recent stop, Kotipkloof, Kosoweto, my visit coincided actually with ANC campaigners. And as I was speaking to a group of young people who were selling meat, one of them pointed to the ANC campaigners and said to me, "Skatele abo agrizi. We are tired of agrizis." This was a young man who was angry, who was frustrated. He knew instinctively, like the many millions in our country that had been robbed by the corruption of this government here that sits on my right. All what he desperately wanted was a government that could do the basics, a government that could keep the lights on, that could keep the taps running, help small businesses like his to succeed and help put young people to work. From Kasi to Kasi, from Tanzania to Mlazi, many young people are making the same cry. They want change and they want it now. They are tired of their communities becoming dormitories of unemployed labor. They're tired of empty promises. They want action. They're tired of talk shops. They want action and they want it now. But instead, Mr. President, on Thursday, you asked our young people, you said to them, watch this space. That's what you told us several times during your SONA address. But that's all you've been doing in the past decade. It's all you've been doing in the first year of office, watching and waiting. You've been watching this space as youth unemployment grew to include more than half of our young people. You've been watching this space as ESCOM fell apart, threatening to plunge our country into a crisis we may never recover from. You've been watching this space as the Gupta leaks and the Zondo Commission showed how our country was being sold for a bribe pack, a few beers, and a Louis Vuitton bag. Throughout all of this, South Africans were hoping that something will happen, but nothing did. And judging by your track record, nothing will. You were content to watch as your party robbed us blind, especially in the dark. Under the ANC, SONA now stands for the state of no action. We are a state of big promises, we are a state of commissions, we are a state of task teams, we are a state of roadshows for every possible problem. But when it actually comes to doing the hard work, we are a state of no action. Every single SONA, including the both that you've delivered so far, has been nothing but a long list of things that sound good, that make us look busy, but with very limited action. And I don't think that's what you want, Mr. President. I'm sure you'd like to preside over a government that in fact gets things done. A government that in fact improves the lives of our people. But you don't. You preside over an ANC government that can't and won't act. Across towns, across cities, across provinces, our state is being looted by your party. That's the ANC, that's what citizens will be voting for. Mr. President, it's very clear. It's them who are in charge, not you. That's why you love spending time overseas, because there the ANC is not around. When you are in Davos and being interviewed by foreign press, you can say anything you like. But when you come back home, ANC, yabo Mabuza, yabo Muhumapelo, yabo Mahashule, that's the ANC that's in charge.
The honorable member may have to refer to the deputy president in an appropriate manner. He cannot just call members as he pleases.
The honorable leader of the opposition, please do address members of the House appropriately.
Fair enough. It's the ANC Abu Makhashule and Deputy President Mabuza and Mahuma Pilo. And yes, it's the ANC of Jacob Zuma. That's who's in charge. We all know that the ANC disagrees with you on almost every policy. For them, they believe in the nationalization of land, the nationalizations of mines, and the nationalization of the Reserve Bank. We all know that you weren't joking when you said of Mr. Makhashule, "This is my boss, the real boss. Without him, I am nothing."
President, a more significant part of the State of the Nation address delivered here on the 7th of February 2019 lacked originality and made very dangerous.
Honorable
policy
Malema,
proposals.
please give me a minute. Honorable members.
I see you brought the A-team of old age arrangements to come and defend you here today. A clear demonstration of your hatred of young people. You have no confidence in the youth of your own party and the future of South Africa. Let us start with the dangerous proposals that you have made here, and I caution you that you will soon become the enemy of the people and workers if you go ahead with some of the proposals. The first proposal is your intention to unbundle, break down Eskom with the aim of privatization of some components of the utility. You have already started the privatization of Eskom power generation because effectively independent power producers are privatization of Eskom. It is a fact that at the center of Eskom's problems are the power purchase agreements which force Eskom to buy power at an unaffordable and impractical prices through irrational business model. We know that your friends such as Trevor Manuel through Old Mutual and your relatives through Patrice Motsepe stand to benefit from privatization of Eskom. We want to tell you here that Eskom will not be privatized and there are not retrenchment that are going to take place. If you proceed to privatize Eskom, be rest assured that we as the economic freedom fighters will seriously confront your government and IPPCs because they represent capitalist greed and obsession with money at the expense of our people. The president did not give a thorough diagnosis of the challenges that confront Eskom, but has a remedy that will benefit his friends and family. Your diagnosis deals only with the financial aspect of the crisis, and you don't provide structural and strategic diagnosis of the asset. Mr. President, you have completely abandoned politics to impress white monopoly capital in particular and the West and
Point
America.
of order.
Honorable Malema, please take your seat. There is a point of order.
Absolutely, Chairperson. I think that it is clear that we may not allow in the joint sitting that aspersions are cast on the president. If there's anything that pertains to the president and the relatives,
Chairperson,
the honorable member knows the principle. I've raised the principle.
Which rule is he rising on? Who to
Please
dig you
take
out?
your seat,
Who to
honorable
dig you out? You
member.
can just rise and talk. This is not your house. Sit
Honorable
down.
member, I did not recognize you.
We
Honorable member, please. I had not recognized you. Please desist. Honorable member, get to your point of order, please.
My point is that personal aspersions may not be cast upon the honorable president. Thank you.
Honorable no, I'm ruling. Please put your hands up. Honorable members, I will look into the records. For the moment, let us allow the rules of debate to continue. I think that we will be able to deal with this in your different speeches as you debate. Please continue, Honorable Malema.
Your wrong diagnosis is extremely dangerous and not different from fake doctors who give wrong medication to patients and endangering their lives. Your approach to Eskom is going to destroy the power utility, and as people who will be here and still active in the next 30 to 40 years, we are not going to allow you to destroy Eskom for quick personal gains. What is more painful is that you have abandoned politics and you put profit and business in everything else you do. There is no ideological justification you can give on why you want to unbundle Eskom. accept the fact that you and your immediate stand to benefit, including your companies, because you are still an active a business person who just took leave to come and irritate us here. Let us deal with ESCOM problems honestly and openly, because an attempt to privatize it will never be accepted. And you must be rest assured, President, that if you are not going to give an assurance that you'll re-look into this ESCOM matter, we'll waste no time, we'll go to the picket lines and defend this strategic asset of our people. You made an announcement here that Total has made an enormous oil and gas discovery, which you claim will be a game changer. What you didn't say is that more than 90% of the oil and gas discovery will benefit foreign companies. These people came here, colonized us, took our resources, took our gold, took our diamond, and now they come and take the oil and gas under our own watch, yet we claim to have defeated colonialism.